Hi everybody. I just got done watching Smackdown and I loved every part of it. It is actually the best show I've seen so far. It has got me pumped up for No Mercy in Sacramento. By the way, I do live in California, so yes, I am tempting to go to this event. Seats are kind of high, but I'm thinking I'm going to get the $100 seats that are still out there. I'm hoping by October 3rd there'll be seats left. I can't afford them right now, but hopefully by October 3rd, I hope there's more seats left. I hope that 105 section is still available because I see 48 tickets left for that seat. Please, if anybody can, save me a seat. Save me two of them. Anyways, let's get started with the show. This will be my SmackDown results review. Not results, but more like review. Start off with AJ Styles, the man, the best wrestler in the world, the man that runs the place, the face that runs the place, the phenomenal AJ Styles. Yes, he comes out addressing the fans, and boy, his promo of he's the champ that runs the camp is awesome. Great, awesome. He's so great. That belt just fits him. That belt, the WWE Championship, which I could say fits him more. Which I'm gonna get a little WWE Championship put on AJ Styles now. I'm gonna that belt just fits him perfectly. I mean, AJ Styles to me is the man. And then we get into the other man, the one that gave him that name, and I think oh man, everybody didn't want him to come back. Everybody knows he didn't want to come back, but here comes John Cena out of nowhere. I guess he got done with his movie that he made. I don't know what movie it is. He comes in, tells AJ that there's only one. To be the man, you have to beat the man, and of course he wasn't referring to AJ Styles, he was referring to the one and only Nature Boy, Ric Flair. So he wants to get that trophy back, what he wants back, and AJ thought, oh, here's your headband, boom, there you go. It was the world title, and he wants that title. And I was like, you know what? I kind of disagree with this right now. I think this should be main evented at WrestleMania for the WWE Championship. I disagree that he shouldn't be came back like that quick. I think AJ. I think part timer. I think he should go and stuff. So he wants the title. Then all of a sudden we get a Lieutenant Fringe, Dean Ambrose. Sorry, I don't know what's going on with this. I mean, I love it every minute. The fans pop. The fans are like into this. I'm into it. I said, holy crap, here we go. We're going to have three men going at it. What's going on? What's going on with Dean? Why is Dean out here? To me, I thought, what's going on? I mean, I wanted to see AJ and John. I don't want to see Dean Ambrose. What does Dean Ambrose have in common with John Cena and AJ Styles? I mean, John Cena and AJ are like this high. Dean Ambrose is this low, and one just because you have one title reign under your belt and you lost doesn't mean that you're up here with the elite. So Dean, you lost, bro. Even if you get kicked in the nuts, you came out here because you got kicked in the nuts. Getting kicked in the nuts, you're just coming out here to cry your eyes out because you lost. Well, sorry, but that was a heel move, You're up against a heel. A heel does that, He got the belt no matter what had happened, just crying like a little bitch. Comes out here, cries like a bitch, It's like, and that's why John Cena went up to him and gave off the best promo ever and just rocked the whole place, tore the place down when he mentioned the best promo of all time. Got into Dean's face, said, you know what, Stone Cold Steve Austin's right on his podcast about you, and straight told him, put him in his place and say, hey, you know, that right there is awesome. I mean, gosh, there's the John Cena I know. That's the John Cena I know. You know, that's the John Cena who would actually doesn't bury nobody. That's a different John Cena. That's the John Cena we like. We want that guy. You know, guy who deserves. He knows. He puts AJ Styles over. He's the one that put him over. And how dare you, Dean? How dare you, Dean, come in and act like you're the man? You know, how dare you? How dare you down the champion? The champion that deserves to be the champion. The champion that is the champion. The champion that was around the world. How dare you? And then you talk about John Cena, downing John Cena? He was a 15-time champion. And you talk about that, oh, you can't even beat John Cena. You know what? That kind of rated me. Whenever did you beat John Cena, Dean Ambrose? That's gold promo. John Cena cut in. He told Dean off. That's what it's like. You know, what I wanted was and it's like, wow, here we go. We're just gonna have this triple threat match set for No Mercy, which was put by Shane McMahon, who came out and said we're gonna have a triple threat match, and tells, you know, we're gonna have John Cena. He was about to say he wasn't going to put Dean Ambrose in this match, but then all of a sudden he changed his right mind, thinking that, oh, okay, we're going to put Dean Ambrose in this match. Why? So we can bury his ass, put him back in the freaking line, keep him as a heel, put him back in the line so he could be the Dean Ambrose that we know, the Dean Ambrose that is the heel, the Dean Ambrose that we could get behind. That's what we should do. But why should we do that? You know, let Ambrose bury, you know, down to Roman Reigns level, just to teach him a lesson. You know, you got comfortable with the belt. You didn't care who wanted it. You weren't even you let your guard down. You're a piece of shit, and I don't like you right now. It's just, oh, Dean Ambrose, you are a piece of shit right now. You know, I like him, but to me, he just buried himself. He buried himself in that promo. He buried himself in the whole match. So, the match we're going to talk about in the main event. So, that was my thought. That was my opinion on Dean Ambrose. You know, give it to a guy who actually deserves the belt. You know, this is what opportunities are. This is why SmackDown is the man. I love the whole thing. It was the best thing ever tonight. And yes, I am wanting to go to No Mercy, and I'm planning on going to No Mercy. Hopefully the tickets are going to be there. Hopefully I'll get them online by October 3rd, and I will definitely want to see. And I want to take my friend Ryan, and I want to make sure that everybody says, I want that seat. Okay? So, please. I don't care if I have to get a loan from somebody. I want those tickets. So, that's a must go event. Anyways, as I'm reviewing, then we have, gosh, there was so much going on tonight. I mean, I keep losing track on how the matches go. So if I don't get them in the right order, I don't get them in the right order. So, we have, man, well, hold on. I do got it still on my DVR. So let me kind of go down the line here. Let me see. Whoops. Give me a minute. As I could think. Yeah, let me just give you a scenario about why I think that SmackDown is the best. We had a sucky ass Raw. It bombed. I'm like, time for SmackDown to take charge, and they just did with this awesome, you know, event. So, and I got this recorded, so I'm just gonna go. Miracle Gel from Sally Hansen. Sorry guys, that's my trying to get to my DVR. Shine for up to 14 days. More chip resistant than regular nail polish. That's Miracle Gel from Sally Hansen. Okay, so anyways, I'm gonna go through my TV here. Okay, like I said, we got the so to get just put in order as I review it. I'm sorry, David Otunga, you kissed my ass. You need to start. Let me tell you one thing about David Otunga. Let me tell you one thing about David Otunga. I am not a huge fan of his commentary. He sucks. Get him out of here. Get David Otunga out of SmackDown. My God. Switch him. Switch him. Corey Graves. Perfect. Heel? No. Corey Graves. Morano. Freaking JBL. Would be perfect. Or just put Booker T or Jerry the King Lawler. Bring back Jerry the King Lawler. What was wrong? You know? What was wrong with him being a babyface? Or Booker T. Bring Booker T back. Why? You know, Brian Saxon. Oh, Jesus. Two guys who just doesn't deserve to be in commentary on both shows, Raw and SmackDown. David Otunga and Brian Saxon. Get those idiots out of here. Seriously. Are you kidding me? There's no point anyways, because Raw fucking sucks. But David Otunga? No. You sucked as a wrestler, and now you suck as a commentary. Oh, God, please. So, that's my opinion on David Otunga. And, you know, JBL and Morano is... Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm trying to fast forward all this. The promo that I talked, Shane McMahon comes out. This is the part where, you know, the beginning of the match. We're trying to get to the next part. Then we go to Rock, and the Rock, and yeah, we got on the commercial. Then we have the Usos versus, yeah, now I remember this. Usos versus the Bros again. Zack Ryder freaking hopping along. I was like, yeah, let's just. Yeah, so we got the Usos, heel team. They were in the red and white tonight. And we have the Bros. As Mojo was looking good, the Usos beat them, you know. Now the Miz comes out with his wife, you know, goes straight to commercial. Miz is awesome. Miz is awesome. You can say the Miz is awesome because he is awesome. And so, and by the way, it's a tag team match. It's gonna be a tag team match tonight between John Cena and Dean Ambrose versus AJ Styles, and choosing of a partner of his choosing. He's got to find a partner, and we'll see that tonight. Kurt Hawkins is going to make his debut. Kurt Hawkins promo. We all know him because he was one of Edge's crew. Here comes the Miz. Oh yeah, Miz comes out. You know, Dolph Ziggler comes out. Gives a good promo. Saying that he's, you know, Caesar's. Dolph Ziggler gets in his face, saying that, you know,
just you.
Yeah, Dolph Ziggler wants that match, another match, without his wife. So he doesn't want. He wants a one-on-one match again. He wants a rematch. And then here comes Daniel Bryan, of course. Daniel Bryan takes the opportunity. But now, it gets Miz upset. Because Miz doesn't want that. Miz wants to renegotiate his contract. Leaves the ring. And then we don't hear from Miz for the rest of the night. So, that is said. AJ Styles in the back with Brian Corbin. Of course, we know Corbin ain't gonna accept. He's a loner. He's a lone wolf. Catch the commercial again. Okay. My thing is, do you think Dolph Ziggler should just like quit with the Miz and have Miz just goes on his own? I think so. I think, I don't know, Dolph Ziggler complaining about his wife, but that's the heel. This is just the Miz just. I don't think Miz should waste his time on Dolph Ziggler. Seriously, you know. I mean, it's good for story. I know how stories take time, and rivalries could take time, but You know, that's the only thing about WWE. They're all about rivalries, storylines, and that. You know, doesn't matter. Nobody can't really. You can't treat this as a sport anymore. WWE is all about like you just advance from one match. They got a rematch. They got everything. You know, you gotta have a rematch. It's in like UFC rules, boxing rules. You have a rematch. You know, it's part of a story. That's what makes this great story. You know. So maybe that's what it is. You know, but rivalries could take long though. My goodness, it could be a long, long rivalry. You know, if it's good enough. So here comes Baron Corbin and Apollo Crews. Baron Corbin, of course, takes him outside, and all of a sudden you see Jack Swagger comes out and has a confrontation from Raw, by the way, and gets Jack from Raw, and then comes to SmackDown as a free agent, and he quit Raw. I guess he quit Raw. I guess that's what happened, and then he comes to SmackDown, and as a free agent, and he comes in, and he gets confrontation with Baron Corbin, who I think should be the man all the way up, who has a great opinion on Talk Smack, which you need to watch on WWE Network right now. So Baron Corbin, he leaves the ring. You know, Jack Swagger doesn't really get so he leaves the ring, makes Jack Swagger have the greatest promo, and now he leaves. And on Talk Smack, Dan and Bryan disagreed about Baron Corbin. Him and Baron Corbin talked, saying, "Why do you leave the ring? You're not getting you're not getting really over." So now, and now here comes Becky Lynch. She's gonna say a promo. She's gonna say, "I'm sorry, Becky Balboa, girl, you're not selling me your promo right, okay? This is not boxing, okay? This is wrestling. You coming in here like you're doing fists all the time. This is not boxing. This is wrestling. You know, you're not Rocky Balboa going against Thunder Lips here. We're not Hulk Hogan. You know, I'm like, where the heck does that promo come? And I can't blame Becky Lynch because she's being, I don't know. I think it is Becky Lynch because I think it sounds like it's her stick or something, because I don't think it's creative. They're being told what to say now, you know, on SmackDown. I don't think creative's behind what they say anymore. I think, Becky Balboa, I think it's just, I don't see Becky Balboa being sold to me, you know. And then she goes off this promo about this hiatus about come after me, bros. Hello? Are you talking about brothers? Hello? Different sex woman. It's not bros. Maybe if you say come after me, sisters, or sisses, or whatever, maybe that would make sense, because they're women. They're not men, okay? Oh my gosh. I'm like, are you a lesbian or a dyke situation? I'm sorry. It sounds like she's are you a transvestite or something? Jesus Christ, I'm sorry. It just sounds like a transvestite. Having a woman calling another woman a brother or is just like something like way out there. I mean, God. Don't get me wrong, I'm not discriminating gays or nothing, but Jesus, Christ, Lord. You don't call another woman or all women your brothers. It's like, bros is brothers, not sis. You should call them sisters. Okay, I would be sold with that. Besides that part, I love the match. I love this number one contender match. So we get this in this number one contenders match. Naomi comes out first, all glittery, all fame. Her outfit's alright. She's very athletic. Then we have Nikki Bella, Natalia, Alexa Bliss, who I think she looks like Harley Quinn. Definitely Carmella, who I think is not worth my time, watching. So we get in this match. Nikki Bella gets up. It's just, this whole match just like takes me away. All the great wrestling moves. So they're fighting for one, and they still got time. They still got time to do with this match. This is one thing about SmackDown. They're giving the women time to wrestle. They're a great story, and they're actually doing something that's worth watching. Give it up for the women's and SmackDown. Raw, you can kiss my ass on their women's crap. It ticks me off on how you guys treat your women's division. You know, Women's Revolution. Yeah, it's like split it real Women's Revolution. God, you know. Maybe you guys should just keep all women on one show and just. But it won't happen because you have to have women on each other's show for that Women Revolution to keep going. Oh, and Alexa Bliss wins. So Alexa Bliss gets the title shot. Alexa Bliss thinks that she, on Talk of Smack, I didn't like what she says. It's like, I mean, Alexa Bliss thinks he has the confidence in the world, but Daniel Bryan's right. You don't have no experience, you know. What are the chances? Just because you see somebody, just because you could scout them, doesn't mean that you're technically gonna like win them against them. So Alexa Bliss, you're not my pick to win the Women's Championship. You're gonna get buried at No Mercy, and that's it. And I'm gonna be there live. And I hope Becky Lynch beats your ass because what she said on Talk of Smack, rolling her eyes about what Daniel Bryan's saying in front of right next to the general manager, you are not showing respect. Oh my God, what are you doing, woman? Yeah, I don't care who Daniel Bryan is, but you just don't go there and go like this. I'm like, what is she doing on there? Does she realize she could get fired? Or even like, you know, seriously? You don't do that in front next to a general manager. You don't disrespect your general manager. I'm sorry. I mean, I'm sorry, I'm talking smack. I think that was really stupid. Maybe it's her character, but I don't think they're in character. I think this is real. I think what she's doing is actually real because these look like real life interviews, you know. So she's feeling like she's looked over. Like, well, what did she do? I mean, what has she accomplished? That's what Daniel Bryan's saying. I don't see no championships around the world from you. I don't see you doing anything. You say you were wrestling since you were 5. Where? When? You know? Where's your accomplishments? You know? I think Daniel was right. I think Daniel Bryan was right that you were in a pageant. You're like one of those pageant girls that was by your mom that was forcing you to go to these things. You know? Maybe that's what it was, or maybe you're just maybe you're just a bitch. I'm sorry, Alexa Bliss. You're not selling me anything. You know? So I don't know. It's just like you're sitting there next to Daniel Bryan. You're like, don't give no respect. You don't respect you don't disrespect your general manager when he's trying to give you advice and you're just taking it down. You're turning it down. You feel like you're threatened by what people say. You know what? You shouldn't be threatened. You should instead of freaking thinking negative about what people say, maybe you should start taking it and freaking put that towards your confidence. Maybe if you start not thinking negative, roll your damn eyes like a total bitch, maybe you should learn. That's what I say about Alexa Bliss. So she gets her number 1 contender shot. Whoopee now. I just what she did on Talk of Smack pisses me the fuck off. It's like, who the hell do you think you are? You know, it's like that one type of thing. I think that's what Renee was trying to get out of her. You know, and Daniel Bryan was telling her she's short. Well, she is short. You know, maybe she is short, but I like the way she bounces back about wanting to like nothing's gonna hold her down just because she's short. I like that part, but disrespecting the situation about you not holding a championship, what have you done? Same thing to Corbin. What have you done? You know, what have you done to beat people in the back? Just beat people up. Should we just give it to you? Should we give you that shot? Daniel Bryan was right to talk smack. So that's why the Apollo Crews situation just now. He beat Apollo Crews on the outside. We already talked about that. So as she pins Nikki Bella, this goes on. So she gets credited for pinning Nikki Bella, Alexa Bliss. Now we go cut, and there'll be AJ trying to get a tag team partner with Kane. That never turns out. Kane just laughs at him, you know. And so what's the deal? We have Kane, but didn't like he doesn't come out or nothing for his pop or you know, can I get into the match with Randy Orton and Bray Wyatt? Maybe have whoever wins that, maybe have a title shot. Ever thought of that SmackDown? Probably good because I like the whole show. I'm just giving you an idea. You know, we love ideas. But you know what? I agree with Daniel Bryan. I don't think Renee Young should give ideas the way she's on Talk to Smack. The way it's a great idea, but it's just the wrong time to give ideas. Perfect time to give ideas is not on camera. Okay, with anybody. It's the perfect time to be off camera with the people, because that should be kayfabe. I think that's what's going on. You know, so people don't know. You know, it's a good idea, but do you think they're gonna have to do it? No, because it has to be something surprising. You know, so we're gonna have the contract signing. Heath Slater and Rhino comes out. Heath Slater gets his contract. I love the shirt. I gotta admit, that's a funny sold out shirt. That sold me. I want that shirt. I got kids. I think it's like a got milk situation, and it's like I need a job or. I love that. I love that shirt. I think he should have worn that shirt like a year, like right when he, man. I think he should have had that shirt. I think he should have had that shirt all the way into his time trying to go back and forth that time when he was trying to get the contract. I think he should have had that shirt on. In this moment, we was in Raw and SmackDown. That right there is awesome. I mean, so I'm sorry. Heath Slater's funny. Heath Slater, starting with the Heath Slater and Rhino are awesome. So we have the signing, and where's Shane McMahon? Gets his contract, gets it signed, saying, yeah, Rhino. And it's like he wants to Rhino anybody defending, and then Rhino looks and like, oh, why are we? It's like he's going to have the match with Ascension. Ascension comes out. They want to have a match. So it's like, oh, here we go. And so that goes, as I get through the commercials here. So Rhino picks up the pin because he gores the heck out of one of the Ascension members. Then we have Daniel Bryan with the new guy, with his let's see, what was his name? Went forward a little bit.
We've appointed a partner for you.
So
James. Meet AJ.
James, the guy that got beat by Braun Strowman. He's on SmackDown and he wants to meet AJ.
God. You're gonna do great.
So AJ doesn't shake the hand. And Daniel Bryan wants this guy. On Talk of Smack, he puts him up on the 2017 K thing, and now it's just, you gotta watch Talk of Smack. So AJ doesn't want to be his tag team partner. Then we got another damn commercial. Jesus Christ. That's why I say, man, you gotta have your commercials. 2-hour show. SmackDown's the best. SmackDown's the bomb. It's going through smooth. Everybody's enjoying it. I'm enjoying it. It's a great show. It's way better than Raw. And here comes Randy Orton. He comes out and talks about last night and blah blah this, blah blah that, and does the thing, goes up on the ropes, does the thing, hey, you know. And here's Bray Wyatt, does a promo, setting up to be in back of him, and then he cuts, and then he just looks up. Oh nope! And here comes Eric Rowan out of nowhere. But no, here comes Randy Orton with RKO. Boom, there it is. So yeah, then we just do that Clash of Champions thing. Oh gosh, I just don't care about it. I'll probably be the one just like, nope, not gonna watch it. I'll just watch it on Raw, like some kind of, you know, just to automatically down Raw. Raw was so fucking sucks that it got down to the Kardashians level. That's how suck it was. You know, that's how sucky Raw was. Even the NFL beat Raw. You know, I mean, come on, dude. It's like a drama. So we got Edge and Lana made a movie. Here comes a phenomenal, of course, the man. Here comes the main event. Here comes out Johnny. But the Miz comes out of nowhere, attacks him. Miz wants to be tag team partner with AJ. Great. By the way, think about this. Awesome. AJ Styles. Awesome. Get it? That right there is money, people. Can you imagine being the awesome team? That's a good heel team. Think about it. Just saying. Futuristic thing. I mean, shoot. JJ could form a team now. I mean, he's a heel now. I mean, Jericho didn't want to form with AJ Styles. Maybe if... So, we have John Cena. And it's No Mercy, Dean Ambrose, and John Cena versus... This is just the main event. You know, it's like... This right here was great. You know, that's what makes SmackDown awesome. It's just, you have John Cena, Dean Ambrose, and AJ Styles, and then you got The Miz. All four are the best in the ring. How can you beat that? How in the heck can you beat that? You know? So, well, I'm gonna stop it because I don't need to see this. I already know what happens. John Cena gets the pin on The Miz, which was a good thing, you know, because John Cena is higher up on The Miz. You know, it kind of goes back to what that Nickelodeon kid said, John Cena, and then all of a sudden you see The Miz get pinned by John Cena. It's like, whoa, okay, let's just put Miz got the good heat, but then all of a sudden when you get pinned by John Cena, there's the heat on the heel. You know, getting pinned by John Cena, that puts, you know, tells you who's the best, you know. And of course, you don't want to pin the champion, you know, on the night that he just got, after the night he just got the WWE Championship. This was good. This was perfect. This made it yeah.
That should be some sense.
Hold on. Okay. So that's my review of SmackDown. Like I said, you can reach me at Kenneth Erickson. You can Twitter me at Kenneth Erickson. I have a lot of insight. I'm going to watch the Taz show tomorrow. Make sure you watch him tomorrow. He comes on, if you're on Eastern time, if you're on the East Coast, you can call in. You can watch us live. He comes on, I think 7 o'clock till, I think 7 or 4. I pick up at 4 o'clock in Western time, so that'd be 7 Eastern time. So catch a show in the morning. He'll have better results. He'll have better opinions. I'm definitely gonna be on there. Maybe I'll call him. Maybe I'll be a caller. I don't know. I mean, I want to see how busy the lines are. I might call him, you know, just to say hi, you know, not to remind him of where I was on Extreme Rules, because guy's been hit so many times with the chair shots that he probably doesn't even remember that. So, great show. SmackDown was awesome. SmackDown probably is the #1 show in my opinion right now compared to fucking sucky Raw. Yeah, and I am a hardcore fan. I've been a hardcore fan since Hulk Hogan. If you see my other videos, check out my videos on YouTube. Yeah, dead_in_old. You're awesome. I love watching your videos. Like I said earlier. Shout out to you, man. Chris. Shout out to you, Chris. You're the man, dude. I love watching YouTube videos. Check them out. Just go to YouTube and type in. Just go to dead_in_old, and you'll check out his wrestling videos all the way to Royal Rumble when AJ Styles come out. He goes like this, to the guy, yeah, like this, to the man who was right behind me. So it was funny. He cracks me up every time. Check his YouTube videos out of his times on from Royal Rumble all the way up to here. His reactions, um, so hilarious. He got me laughing so hard. Oh my gosh, he's from the UK. He's awesome. Check him out. I'm plugging you, Chris. I want you to kind of get a whole. I got your Twitter. I sent you a couple messages. You haven't replied. You fucking bastard. Not LOL, dude. I love you, man. Other than that, you check out House of Reaction. Check out the reactions on the YouTube. That's what I listen. I love seeing the reactions of people. When AJ Styles debuted, that's the first thing I watched with the AJ Styles reactions. How people reacted when he first came out on number 3, and everybody's like, "Huh, who's this?" And then it was like a big surprise. It's like, oh, everybody's face priceless. So check out those reactions. Keep checking out the reactions, reviews. Check out on YouTube. Plugins. Live coming to you on Saturday. Like I said on my last one, Saturday. Saturday, September 17th, would be Wrestling Mayhem out there in San Jose. That's Wrestling for Charity, WFC. WFC. We're gonna have an event, wrestling event, $15. Get your tickets from Milo's Collectibles. Buy Milo's at Buy Milo's on Twitter. Or buy from Milo's. Yeah, buy from Milo's on Twitter. And on Milo's collectibles.com. You can check him out. He's the one that's got the tickets. We have the WWE Hall of Famer, manager of probably the manager of one of the best managers of all time, Jimmy Hart. And then we have ECW, former ECW champion Sabu. And then we have Kevin Thorne, and then we have the former WWE superstars, the Headbangers. Also was on last week on the SmackDown. They're going to be there. But yeah, that's a plug-in for Wrestle Mayhem. You can check them out on Facebook or at Wrestle Mayhem on Twitter. Also check out my other wrestling organizations I go to, like SupremeProWrestling.com or at Supreme, Twitter. Just go at and then Supreme Pro Wrestling. I'm gonna plug in BT Wrestling. That'd be Big Time Wrestling. Bushido, Fighting Spirit Pro. Pro Wrestling Bushido, Fighting Spirit Pro. PCW. VCW, Valley Championship Wrestling, Pro Championship Wrestling, APW, All Pro Wrestling, I think that's what it is. Alliance Pro Wrestling, I don't know. Gold Rush Wrestling, Central Cal Wrestling, Los Banos, Lucha Libre is out here where I go. LBPW Lucha Libre. Out here is Los Banos. Also, East Bay Championship Wrestling. I never been in there. I'm just plugging them in. All these guys Evolve, your Ring of Honor, TNA, Lucha Libre, Lucha Underground, APW, AAA, New Japan Pro Wrestling. Just everybody knows the indies. Lucha Underground is definitely out here in LA. So, but my basic program is plug-in is the Wrestling Mayhem event coming up. We also have on the podcast Steve Austin podcast, Ross Report, Chris Jericho, Talk Jericho, the Ric Flair Show, MLW Radio, which is all the road wrestling that's on there. Jim Cornette Spirits and all that. And the Taz Show. So check out the Taz Show this morning. As I would like to get off, there's one thing I'd like to acknowledge is that I don't know the rumors are true that we will see. Rumors are flying about Goldberg and Brock Lesnar. That they're trying to get a match with them at WrestleMania, rumors are flying if Goldberg will sign a contract with if the contract is sealed. I'm pretty much getting my information that's true from a friend of mine, but it's just one thing after another. We could say one thing on one internet, but we got to know the exact thing about Vince if he actually did sign. There a lot of speculation that Goldberg signed a Legends contract, which he did because he wouldn't be on the 2K17 video game. But is it going to be signed? Is it? I'm hearing that Goldberg's asking too much money to not just win, not just to get in the match, but to win the match. I don't know what's going on with that. I think he just don't want to be screwed up his clause. Maybe if he loses the match, he wants more money. Maybe that's what's going on. If he loses the match, he wants more money after that. I don't know what's going on with that contract deal. But I heard on the CM Punk that CM Punk got 500 grand for his match against oh God, whatever his name is. Because I'm not much of, I didn't see the match. I didn't watch the match, but I just heard that he got 500,000 and what's his name got 30,000. So that kind of is a slap in the face for the one who beat him. But it's just that CM Punk is a big draw. $500,000, for CM Punk. So and people want to down him, but hey, it's a big draw. Somebody on Taz Show mentioned they got a best call. Somebody called in and said, hey, why not put CM Punk in the Ultimate Fighter, which would probably be the best thing for him. So, a hack alert. I'm hacking you, Taz. But no, Taz, I would do a hack alert with you. I don't know, maybe I'll call in and say, hey, I did a YouTube video. Check me out. I have my home room there. Anyways, I want to plug, the Goldberg Brock Lesnar is going to be one heck of a match. So as I look at this upcoming WrestleMania, I'm looking at a predictable card in a way. The WrestleMania card, I see Brock Lesnar versus Goldberg. I don't know who Undertaker's going to face. It would be awesome if John Cena faced The Undertaker. They never fought each other. But I'm thinking that I'm predicting that Undertaker's not going to make it. I'm predicting that Undertaker is wanting to face Sting in his last match in Survivor Series because he debuted at the Survivor Series. Sting debuted at the Survivor Series. So why not have the match at Survivor Series? Why not just bring it up right now? Because there's no card for Undertaker. I mean, who's gonna face on Raw? He can't face Brock Lesnar again. There's no point. Who's gonna face? I think this is gonna be Undertaker's last. Not gonna show up at WrestleMania. I think what Vince said on his deal was that he would never show up at WrestleMania, even if he did one. I mean, there's nobody can go toe to toe with Undertaker right now, because of the long willing. AJ Styles is gonna keep the belt. I'm telling you this right now. AJ Styles is going to keep the belt. So, and the fact is that I think our WrestleMania match with John Cena versus AJ Styles just went out the window for the championship, which I wanted at WrestleMania. But I think this is going to go out the window. I think John Cena should face The Undertaker. If not, John Cena faces AJ Styles at WrestleMania, so that he could just go ahead and win the tournament. AJ Styles should just keep the belt until WrestleMania. I mean that's how I look at it. John Cena could face. Yeah, since AJ's got the belt, why not? Why not make it a WrestleMania and have John Cena finally clinch to be the man to beat the man? Finally clinched that 16 world title match, because we know that AJ Styles is not going to win that match at No Mercy. I think what's going to come down is there's going to be a rivalry between John Cena and Dean Ambrose, and AJ Styles is going to have like a kickback, like all these other matches. I don't know. There's nobody really rivaling with It's like when Dean Ambrose just came out, it's just ruined the whole AJ Styles versus John Cena situation. You know, um, I think all three men are gonna have like their own shtick. Um, Randy Orton and Bray Wyatt are having their own feud right now, so we're having this triple threat match. So, um, is Dean gonna retain? Is John Cena gonna retain? Become finally 16th champion? Is AJ gonna have to do that chase again? Um, Anything can happen, you know. Anything can happen. I mean, this is opportunistic. I like what Daniel Bryan and Shane are doing with SmackDown. God dang. Allergies today. I mean, dang, changed the weather today. Other than that, I think it's getting cold. Um, yeah. So, WrestleMania card looks like Triple H versus Seth Rollins. That definitely is going to be a WrestleMania. I mean, that's gonna come out. Um, I just see 4 matches on the WrestleMania card. Finn Balor definitely gonna be in the Royal Rumble. He's gonna advance. Kevin Owens is gonna keep the title. I think it's gonna be Finn Balor versus Kevin Owens. I think that's gonna come up. KO Mania, and we're gonna see, and then we got Sami Zayn, or Sami Zayn, maybe Sami Zayn, maybe Sami Zayn and Owens for the world title. We never know. That'd be a WrestleMania, but that's too much of a mid card. Do you think Finn Balor's gonna come back before Royal Rumble and just get this title back and say hey, or do you think that Finn Balor has to earn it and go against the next Universal Champion? Do you think Finn Balor is going to go against Seth Rollins again? I don't know what's going to happen. I mean, there's a lot of things. I mean, Seth Rollins did laugh at Finn Balor. So, do you think Seth Rollins is going to get the title from Kevin Owens? Maybe short ring. We may never know because they're treating Kevin Owens still as a mid card. That's on Raw though. Raw. That's on Raw. Sucky ass Raw. So I want to leave that to you. I know I kind of went over on the SmackDown review. They're the best show right now, and I will leave that to you. And you have a good night. I'm sorry that I keep doing this. That's okay. You have a good night.